Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video, and today I have some epic 3-crown battles to share with you all. All of these battles are for my fellow clan members, and in this battle here on the bottom we have Neo as a level 9, and he's facing Jay for me, who is a level 10, and Jay is using a minor strategy with the Royal Giant thrown in there, so this will be pretty interesting to see how Neo deals with this strategy. But right at the start, Jay is going to be super aggressive with that Royal Giant as well as the Miner. And watch this, guys. The Royal Giant will actually push past all of those Barbarians, go straight to the tower and get a couple hits off on that tower, bringing it all the way down to 2200 health. Now right here, Neo is going to be pretty aggressive with a counter push with that Baby Dragon, with the Hog Rider and some Goblins. But watch what happens right here. Jay drops the minions, Neo uses that zap spell, but he misses a couple of those minions, and as a result, that minion horde is going to go back on a counter push, and watch what happens right here. Those level 10 minions will actually completely destroy that tower all the way from 2200 health down to nothing. So right here, Jay has a 1 crown lead. We're a minute or so into this battle, and things really aren't looking that good for Neo so far, but watch what happens in the next few moments here. Now right here, Jay for me is going to go ahead and drop down the Elixir Pump right in the middle of his base here. But watch this, Neo is going to go in with a pretty aggressive counter push with that Hog Rider, the Baby Dragon, and some Goblins. Now Jay does drop the cannon down in time, but of course the cannon doesn't have too much health. And as a result, the Hog Rider will reach the tower, and Jay is forced to use that Miner for defense. So things are looking a little bit better for Neo right here. Jay's tower is all the way down to 600 health. But look at this push by Jay. Miner going in there with the Princess as support. Now Neo is going to go ahead and use that Baby Dragon to take out the Princess. But right here, the Royal Giant is targeting the tower. Now take a look at Neo's hand right here. He doesn't really have enough Elixir left to defend against that Royal Giant, so unfortunately he has to sit there and take that damage and build up some Elixir. But as a result, he will go in with a counter push, and the cannon goes down just a half a second too late. The Hog Rider does reach the tower, and as a result, Neo is able to equalize the score at 1 crown apiece. So now we're 40 seconds left in this battle here. Both players have 1 crown so far. Now the Princess is marching over that bridge. Down goes the Royal Giant on the right hand side with the Miner. And watch this, guys. The Miner was dropped a half a second too early, and as a result, both towers actually target the Miner. But the Royal Giant does do some pretty crazy damage by himself, and as a result, he will be able to take that tower down all the way to 330 health. So now there's 20 seconds left in this battle. Take a look at this counter push right here, guys. 2 Baby Dragons, some Spirit Goblins doing some damage to that tower. And take a look at this, guys. Miner actually destroys that tower, giving Jay the 2 crown lead so far. There's 5 seconds left right here. The Hog Rider sneaks in, taking out that crown tower, equalizing the score to 2 crowns apiece, and forcing the game to overtime here. Now right here, Neo is going to be pretty aggressive with that Baby Dragon as well as some Barbarians, and Jay is actually going to try and use that Royal Giant to distract all those troops here, but Neo drops that Hog Rider, and watch this next exchange right here. Barbarians, Hog Rider, and a Baby Dragon on that King Tower, and Jay has a Royal Giant as well as a Princess targeting Neo's Crown Tower. And take a look at this, guys. Jay's tower is all the way down to 400 health. 2 Baby Dragons down there. The Baby Dragon will get 1 more hit, bringing it down to 30 health, and 1 final hit, giving Neo the 3 crown victory. Let's go ahead to the next replay here. So here we are, guys, with the next replay. On the bottom as a level 8 we have Squints, and on the top as a level 9 we have Gabriel. Now Squints is using a pretty interesting P.E.K.K.A strategy, but right at the start he's going to start out with a Musketeer way in the back there, and pay attention to that Musketeer right there, because he gets pretty huge value out of that Musketeer for 4 Elixir. So right here he's going to go ahead and drop the Ice Wizard next to it. Gabriel is going to try and use the Fireball to take it out, but take a look at this, guys. That Musketeer has 1 health left, but the Miner goes down to distract the Crown Tower, and as a result, the Musketeer actually gets 4 hits off on that tower, doing an insane amount of damage for a 1 health Musketeer. Now right here, Gabriel has a counter push going on with that Valkyrie as well as the Royal Giant. Squints drops down the P.E.K.K.A to take out the Valkyrie, but the Royal Giant does get a couple hits off on that tower, bringing it all the way down to like 1300 health or so. But down go the Barbarians, and the P.E.K.K.A take it out pretty quickly. And take a look at this counter push right here with the Barbarians as well as the P.E.K.K.A. Now Gabriel uses the arrows to try and do some damage to his Barbarians, but take a look at his hand right here. He has nothing left to defend against this P.E.K.K.A push. And as a result right here, Squints will take out that tower and then go on with that same P.E.K.K.A. to the King Tower with some Spear Goblins as well as some Archers as support. And watch this, guys. P.E.K.K.A. gets another hit off, bringing that tower down to 300 health. The Ice Wizard does kill that Archer. And watch this, guys. Down goes the Miner. Ice Wizard gets a hit off on that tower. The Miner will finish it off, giving Squints the 3-crown victory. Let's go ahead to the next replay here. So here we are, guys, with the next replay. On the bottom from my clan, we have the boss, and on the top, we have rudeboy, who is using a Royal Giant Sparky deck, which honestly is extremely strong right now, and can be really hard to deal with. So right here, down goes the Sparky behind his King Tower, setting up a slow push. Now take a look at how slow that Sparky moves. All that really does is allow more time for rudeboy to build up the elixir to support him by the time he reaches the bridge. So down goes the Royal Giant right here to protect that Sparky. And take a look at this push by rudeboy right here. Sparky cleaning up all those troops there. Royal Giant targeting the tower. And down goes the Hog Rider sneaking in there, killing that cannon. And take a look at this, guys. So much damage going on right here. Down goes the Crown Tower, giving rudeboy the 1 crown lead so far. Now down go the Barbarians by the boss to finally kill that Sparky. And take a look at this counter push right here. He's got some barbs going on with some Spear Goblins. Now down go the guards to try and protect his tower. But take a look at this, guys. Barbs in there cleaning up. Down goes the Royal Giant by the boss. He's going to march in there and target that tower. Now the minions are going to be able to do some damage to that Royal Giant, but take a look at all those Spear Goblins from that Spear Goblin hut building up and forcing rudeboy to use the arrows to take him out. And as a result, rudeboy has no elixir left to defend right here, and that Royal Giant will be able to finish off that tower, evening the score to 1 crown apiece. So now the boss is going to focus his attention on the left-hand lane, dropping the Spear Goblin hut on the left to start picking away at that tower. Down goes another Sparky by rudeboy behind his King Tower here. He's going to start setting up another slow push with that Sparky. This time the boss has the cannon in the middle of his base to defend, and then he's also going to place down the elixir pump in the bottom right corner here. Now down goes the Royal Giant to protect that Sparky, and take a look at this, guys. Royal Giant is targeting the cannon. Down goes the minions to help protect him. Fireball goes down to take out that, or to damage, sorry, the Royal Giant as well as the Sparky. And then the Barbarians go down to finish it off. But there is another Sparky right here, guys, targeting that Crown Tower. Now the boss is going to use the cannon at the very last second to distract that Sparky, which honestly was a pretty good move in my opinion. And right here, take a look at this counter push going on here with all those Spear Goblins as well as the Royal Giant. Now rudeboy is forced to use the arrows to kill those Spear Goblins right here. And at this point in the battle, the boss has a pretty strong counter push going on with the Royal Giant as well as some Barbarians. And rudeboy is going to try and go in with his own Royal Giant right here. The boss is going to use the Spear Goblin hut to distract that Royal Giant. And there goes a second Royal Giant by the boss, targeting that King Tower and giving him the 3 crown victory. Let's go ahead to the final replay here. So here we are, guys, with the final replay. On the bottom as a level 9 we have Uranium, Potato, and on the top as a level 10 we have Wall. Now Wall is using a pretty aggressive strategy, something that I've honestly never seen before. He has the Balloon, the Hog Rider, the Royal Giant, and the Giant in his deck, and right here he's going to go in with a Balloon push as well as a Hog Rider. And watch this, Potato is going to use the Minion Horde to defend against that Hog Rider, and then use the Inferno Tower to take out that Balloon. So really awesome job by Potato here defending. And down goes the Zap Spell to take out that Minion Horde. And take a look at the Elixir lead Potato has right here. He's ahead by about 2 Elixir, plus he also has a pretty much full health pump in the bottom right corner there. Things are looking really good for Potato so far. And now right here, he's going to go in with a Hog Rider Miner push. But Wall does have the Barbarians to take out that Hog Rider. He only gets 1 hit off on that tower, and of course the Miner doesn't do too much damage to a tower, and as a result, he only brings that tower down to 2100 health. And right here, Wall has a decent counter push with some Barbarians as well as a Princess, but Potato does have the Ice Wizard to take out those Barbarians. Now watch this, guys. On the left-hand side, Wall is going to go in with that Giant. Now Potato does have the Inferno Tower, of course, which is the best counter against a Giant, and right here, the Inferno Tower locks onto that Giant and will melt it pretty quickly. Now right here, Wall is going to go ahead and use the minions to take out that Inferno Tower. Potato is just going to pretty much ignore that minion push because the Ice Wizard will take him out on the right-hand side, and he's just going to soak up the damage on the left-hand side and go ahead and place down another Elixir Pump in the bottom left corner. Now watch this push by Potato right here. Miner goes down as well as the Hog Rider. Now Wall drops the Barbarians to take out that Miner, and that frees up the lane for the Hog Rider to go straight to the tower and do some insane damage. In fact, Potato will actually take out that tower completely, giving him a 1 crown lead so far. Now once again, here comes the counter push with the Barbarians as well as the Princess. Down goes the Ice Wizard to take out those Barbarians, and then down goes the Minion Horde to take out the Giant. Now take a look at this, guys. The Miner assassinated the Princess, the Minion Horde takes out his Minion Horde, and right here, Potato has a pretty strong counter push going on. Wall drops the Balloon on the right hand side, but the Hog Rider, the Miner, will go straight to that tower, pretty much destroying it with 1 push, and meanwhile the Ice Wizard is slowing down that Balloon, preventing him from reaching the tower. And take a look at all this pressure right here by Potato. He's got 2 Hog Riders, a Miner, 2 Ice Wizards, down goes a 3rd Ice Wizard, and there we go, Potato gets the 3-crown victory. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
You